Can you guys hear me?
I can.
Is that Gina?
That's Gina.
Hi, Miss Gina. How are you?
Doing good. It's hot down here in Georgia.
Is it? It was actually warm up here today, too, in upstate New York. Everybody was...
Lara's here.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hi.
Everybody was telling me, a couple of weeks ago when it was in the 60s and 50s up here that fall was here, but I knew we'd get warmer weather, and it was in the 80s today, so. And there's Miss Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
How are you? And Gilda's here. Who else we have?
Lara.
Oh, Lara. Hi, Lara.
Hi.
Now that's who's admin? I know we were on here earlier today. I think that's Marcia, but Marcia doesn't have any microphone, so Marcia's not going to be able to ask any questions. There's Pat Austin. Hi, Pat.
Hi.
Claudia's here. Sherry Cannon. Lisa. I'm very excited that we can finally do our candy cane. And Janita. Hi, Janita. I said Janita, not Janita. I'm sorry.
I have a 30-inch candy cane. Is that going to be a problem?
What's that?
Mine's a 30-inch. When I ordered 30 inches and not 24.
How many rolls of mesh do you have?
I have the 10-inch and I've got 2 rolls.
You should be okay.
I've got more. I've got more extra rolls.
I don't know why the video keeps going in and out.
Well, no, the video's going in and out because who is that just talking just now?
Oh, that was me, Gilda.
Gilda. See, Gilda, what happens with Zoom meeting is it automatically defaults to what's called speaker view. So whoever is speaking or is making noise, it's going to go to their video. Or if they don't have their webcam on, it's going to go to their black screen.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do when class starts is I'm going to mute everybody. I can do that on my end, and then you can unmute yourself if you have a question. Now, do you know how to do that? Are you on an iPad or an iPhone?
I'm on an iPhone.
Okay, so I'm going to mute everybody so we don't have that distraction.
Okay.
So the video will stay on me because I'll be talking. If you have to unmute yourself to ask a question, just tap your screen and the controls will come up and you can see the mute and unmute button. Do you see that?
Oh, nobody see other faces.
Oh, I know. You know what? You probably did. You swipe or did you tap?
I tapped.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
tap again and see if it brings up the controls. Because you can tap on. I think Cheryl told me this. You can tap on my picture and it'll make me big.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yeah. Do you
That's
see the
there.
mute? Do you see the
Yes.
mute? Okay, so I'm going to mute everybody when class starts because it just makes it easier. In the first couple of classes, and Cheryl can remember this, that we had some members that didn't know how to mute their devices and they had all sorts of noise going on and it just kept going to their video feed and it was very distracting. So I figured out a way that I could just shut everybody up. So,
Okay.
no, I just mute everybody, and then if you have a question, you can just unmute yourself and ask your question. It just makes class go a lot smoother. So if anybody, again, is using an iPhone or an iPad, to mute or unmute your device, just tap your screen. And if for some reason you're seeing everybody else's pictures, just tap on my picture. Is that right, Cheryl? You tap on my picture twice or something, and then I'll be big on the screen?
Yes, you tap your picture twice and it'll stay there, even if other people are talking.
Oh, even if other people are talking? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
You,
So did
you
guys
double
hear-
tap.
If you have an
Yeah.
iPad or an iPhone, even if other people are talking, the video will stay on me if you just tap my picture twice. So that's for people with an iPhone or an iPad. So, but if you're like on your laptop or your PC, I think if you go up and you go up to the upper right-hand corner and there's a little blue box with 9 squares in it. Yeah, I couldn't see. And if you click on that, that switches from speaker view to gallery view. And gallery view just shows everybody's, webcam, but you don't have to have your webcam on. It's, it's not a requirement unless you want to show me what you're making. So And we got 15 people here so far. I think I'm just going to wait a couple more minutes to, to make sure that we have everybody here that's going to be here. Amy's here, Diane, Marcia Green, let's see, Ronnie's here.
I hate to ask another question, Christina, but I've got the 2 rolls of mesh out. Do I need to get a 3rd roll of the 10-inch mesh out just to make sure I'm okay?
Is it like in the same room with you, or is it packed
Yes.
away somewhere?
No, it's in the same room.
And you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay. It's just when you see, I'm using 21-inch mesh, so just when you're following along, just try to make your hoops the same size as mine. And then if you happen to need another roll of mesh, you're just going to tie that one off. You have like zip ties or pipe cleaners there?
No, but I can go get some real quick.
Yeah, grab some, because if you run out of one roll and you need to start another roll, you're going to want to gather the end and just zip tie it or put a pipe cleaner on underneath so you can start your next roll. So, but you'll be good. And don't panic if you can't keep up. A lot of people just watch the class. They go at their own pace. If they don't finish it during class, you can finish it after. It's not the end of the world. So, you got the mesh from Hobby Lobby, Cheryl? Is that what you
go grab those.
Yeah, I like that. So what I'm going to do now, unless anybody has any more questions, I love that mesh, Cheryl.
Yeah, I couldn't find the 21-inch, so I stuck with 10-inch.
I almost bought that. Because it's pretty.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, unless anybody has any questions, I'm on my laptop webcam now. I need to move my laptop over to the other side of the room and plug in my other webcam so you can see my table. Hi, Michelle. Michelle's here. So let me do that. I'm going to disappear for a minute, but I'll be right back, and then we can start. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to go plug in my other. Maybe I won't disappear. I'll just put this over here. You can see all my wreaths. I'm running out of room on my wall. Should switch over to my other webcam. Let's see. Yeah.
We lock that door behind you.
I'm just gonna mute everybody and get started.
Be careful.
We all set? Just make sure you know how to unmute yourself. Now, don't use the raise hand feature. There is a raised hand feature, but I'm not going to really be able to see that. And there's also a chat feature where you can type questions. I might not see those right away. This is kind of why I do it this way and not do a Facebook Live, because it's, a lot of times I see, like when Damon does his lives, there's so many people typing questions and he misses some. So it's better if you could just ask your questions out loud. So I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody and then we'll get started. Let's see. Why is it not letting me mute? Hold on. Hold on a second. It's not letting me mute people here. I don't know what's happening. Usually I click on manage participants and it lets me, oh, here we go. It's over here. Messing with me. Okay, so just unmute yourself if you have a question. We're just going to get started. Okay. So, obviously, if you got the work form from Craft Outlet or wherever, you're going to see that it came in 2 pieces. So obviously, just kind of put those together. It's kind of a no-brainer. You get your candy cane shape. And just make sure all your ties are up and ready for your mesh. And it's really nice, if you had to add your own, don't, panic if you don't have red. But the nice thing about these is that you don't have to worry about hiding them when you're done because they're red. So they'll kind of add to your final product, which is nice. So I'm going to start down here, I think. So what we're going to do, now whether you have the 21-inch or the 10-inch, it doesn't really matter. But what I like to do is I like to take the end of my mesh and fold it in. Just fold it in a little bit. Doesn't really matter how much. That's good, maybe like a 6 inches or so. Okay, and you're just gonna start gathering it together. You're just gonna start pinching it together. Because you're gonna kind of make your first poof with this, doing it this way. It doesn't really look like a poof, it kind of looks like a little, I guess that's a poof. But that way you're not gonna have any raw edge on the end there. You're not gonna have to worry about tying anything off because your cut end is underneath and you're kind of grabbing it and hiding it under here. And that's where you're gonna make your first tie down. This is gonna be your first poof. So you can start at the bottom here. Now if your mesh is in your way, oh, this is sticking. Hold on, I got a string here. There we go. Okay. It might be easier just to kind of let your roll drop to the floor so it's out of the way. And just go ahead and start at the bottom. Hold on a second here. I'm going to move everybody. There we go. Okay. So you can see the cut end here. Take that and place that down, okay? Just place that right in your first tie. Try not to make your poof too big, because what happens is if you make your poof too big, or your poofs, you're going to lose the shape of your candy cane. It's important that you want to keep the shape of your candy cane. So I just twisted around twice. That's all I did. And that's going to be your first little poof. So let me turn this around here. Now in normal poof wreaths, the size of the poofs is generally like 10 to 12 inches. Again, you're going to want to kind of keep your poof smaller because you want to be able to maintain that candy cane shape. So just go ahead and start gathering. I would say if you really want to measure it, you can, but I would just say eyeball it. Make your poof right around maybe, I guess that's maybe 6 inches, and that's a good size. And then you're just going to go to your next tie and just tie it down. And you can kind of just give it a couple of twists. You don't want to give it, too many. You want to have room left to put your ribbon and stuff. And you can kind of fluff it out as you go along. Make it look pretty. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. I'm so excited. Oh, my candy cane came apart. Once you add all your mesh, that won't happen. I was thinking about gluing it, but then I thought it's going to be all connected with mesh. So, and then you just keep going. If you want to be precise, get your measuring mat out and measure it, but I don't really think you need to do that. Just kind of eyeball it. Trying to get in a position here where you can see. And just kind of gather it again. Try to keep the cut ends underneath. Try to if you can see, I'm trying to push them under a little bit so they're not exposed. But it's not even really a cut end, I should say. It's just the end of the mesh. And that's sort of, bound together. It's not going to fray, which is nice with this method because there's no fraying. So make your next little poof. Oh, my candy cane keeps coming apart. And go to the next one. Give it a couple of twists. Easy peasy. Fluff it out a little bit. And that is it. No cutting, no fraying. I'm going to go like this so you guys can see me what I'm doing here. I'm going to kind of go off to the side here. And I got to put my candy cane back together again. Make your next little poof. If they're not all of the exact same size, it's not the end of the world. You're going to add your ribbon and all your pretty little things, and it'll be just beautiful. Kind of fluff it out. This craft outlet mesh is really nice. I don't know if you guys saw my post the other day. I put the craft outlet mesh next to the Michael's mesh. I've used Michael's mesh. I don't have a problem with Michael's mesh, but it just so happened that I had both rolls and I had them next to each other, and I thought, wow, are these the same size? This one just looks so much bigger, the one from Craft Outlet. So now I got to put my candy cane back together so I can go to the next one, and then it probably won't come apart anymore. Grab my roll that went under the table. Give me a roll. I'll stand on this side. And just keep going. Just keep following your form. Whoops. Why don't you want to stay on there? Okay. I don't really want to stand like that because you can see my shadow. My big, bright overhead light. I probably should have glued this. My candy cane keeps coming apart. My frame. Stay. Now we're coming around the corner here. You know, I think I might put a little bit of glue. I might just grab some glue. I don't know if you guys are having the same problem I am, but my candy cane frame keeps coming apart. So give me a second. I'm going to plug my glue gun in here. I'm going to just try to glue that together so it doesn't do that anymore. Because that's bothering me. I'll just give it a little dab of glue. Just keep going around. Just a couple of twists. Fluff out your poof. Let me grab my glue here. This is driving me nuts. I don't think it's hot enough yet. So with the 10-inch mesh, you know, how's everybody doing with the 10-inch mesh? Does it look okay? I think it'll be okay. If anything, the 10-inch might be even a little bit easier to work with because you're not working with as wide of a width, obviously. Go to your next one. This is such pretty mesh. I love it. I was watching Damon, was it last night, I think, and he had the most gorgeous mesh. It was red and black and white. And I don't think I watched the whole live. I was tired, but I just immediately fell in love with that mesh. It was so, so pretty. And he said he had gotten it from Craft Outlet, so I immediately went on there and ordered some because it was just so pretty. Let me glue this together here because it's driving me crazy. I want to get one of those glue skillets. I think those are awesome. Let's see if that works. I've had this little glue gun probably for 20 years. I've had it so long. I think it's time for something different. I see some people, I think Debbie from Debbie's Wreaths and Things uses a little crock pot. She uses a little mini crock pot to melt her glue in. I thought that was kind of a neat idea. So keep making your little poofs. Over here a little bit more so you guys can see. Fluff it out. There. Now I've come to the end, so I'm going to go around the corner. Yeah, that glue worked. It's staying together now, thank goodness. So I know they sell these candy cane forms at the Dollar Tree, but they're a little bit smaller. And so again, you have to be careful losing the shape of your candy cane. So if you were to buy the Dollar Tree forms, I would say don't do a poof. Maybe try to do another method so you just don't lose that candy cane shape. And I've even seen some people just wrap the frame in mesh and just add a bow and not necessarily, attach the mesh like in a, any other type of a form, like, spiral or ruffle or anything like that, because you want to, like I said, keep that candy cane frame. That's important, that shape. So we're coming around to the other side. And don't worry if you feel like there isn't enough mesh and you're not really covering your candy cane, because when you add your ribbon and everything and your embellishments, it's going to fill in any spots that you don't think should be there. So no worries there. That's so pretty already. Look at that. I love that. I'm so excited to do this class. I hope whoever got my FedEx package is having fun making their candy cane. I can't believe they never found that package. If those of you who don't know what I'm talking about want to hear, this class was originally supposed to be on September 10th, I think, the 10th? Yes. And my FedEx package from Craft Outlet got misdelivered. They delivered it a block away, and by the time, I reported it immediately because I had seen that it was delivered. I got the email notification that it was delivered, so I immediately called them because I didn't get it, and just their method, their customer service was not the best. And the driver that misdelivered it finally showed up on my door 2 days later and said he was just told that it was misdelivered. So I feel like if they had told him that day, he could have still gone back to the house and gotten it. But by the time he went back, it was gone, and there was this whole thing with the people that lived there, moved out, and I talked to the landlord, and he said that he thinks they probably took it. Imagine their surprise when they opened it and found that it really wasn't anything valuable. And I even told him, I said, if you can get a hold of them, no questions asked, just give it back to me. I don't care if it's open, I want my candy cane form. But Craft Outlet was really very nice about it. They sent another package out immediately. And I said, am I going to have to wait for you to, file your claim with FedEx? And she says, oh, usually takes 2 weeks. I said, I can't wait 2 weeks. I said, I have a class. So they were very nice about it, and they immediately sent out another one. And they sent it out priority mail, so I got it, within a couple of days. But then we just decided to wait and have the class on the weekend because it's tough for a lot of people to have class during the week with work the next day. So that's looking kind of cute so far. I don't know how everybody else is. I'll have to move the camera back. But again, we're going to add a bunch of stuff. So if you see little gaps in there, it's all good. I don't think I'm even going to use this whole roll. I don't think we even need a whole roll if you have the 21-inch. Now, what's fun to do too with the candy cane, and I think I saw Hardworking Mom do one the other day. If you ever watch Hardworking Mom on YouTube, she's awesome. She's one of my good friends, Lori. She actually did the poofs, and then she went in. You know what she did? She actually went up the middle and did the poofs. She went right up the middle and did poofs. And then in the ties, she put ruffles. So she didn't even use these ties that came with it for her poofs. She kind of used the bars here. If you could see the bars in the middle, she attached pipe cleaners to these, and she went right up the middle with her poofs. And then she used the ties that came with it. People are raising their hand here. She used the ties that came with it to put her ruffles. I don't know who's raising their hand. Cheryl, you're raising your hand? Why don't you just unmute yourself? You can't unmute yourself? Hold on. I just unmuted everybody. Can you guys not unmute yourself?
Yep, now it works. Yep, now I can.
That's because I unmuted you.
Yeah, it said that you couldn't unmute because you had us locked.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you guys been trying to ask questions?
From the very beginning, I was trying to let you know that you can zip tie the two things together to hold the cage together.
Here I am doing it with my glue gun. No, this is very odd because usually if I mute you, you can unmute yourself, but you guys can't unmute yourself?
No.
No.
The 10-inch mesh did not work. I had to go find a roll of just plain red 21-inch mesh to use.
Oh, why wasn't the 10-inch working?
It just was not cooperating.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think that would be a problem.
Well,
I don't know why you can't unmute yourself here. Hold on. Let me see if there's a setting here. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Let me mute you again just so we don't have the screens jumping around. Give me Oh, you know why? I'm such a idiot. There's a little box here that says allow participants to mute themselves. It was I'm sorry.
Hey.
Okay. Sorry. Thanks, Cheryl. One of those days. Okay, now you should be able to unmute yourself.
Christina.
The 10-inch mesh didn't work.
Christina.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been trying to tell you about the zip tie too.
Yeah, well, I wasn't letting anybody talk, so I didn't feel like listening to anybody talk today. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm here. I'm like, why isn't anybody asking any questions? I'm all by myself. Okay, I didn't see that little, that little box is usually automatically checked, and it wasn't, so here we go. Okay, now we're back in action. Whoops. Okay. I'm talking away here, telling my little stories, and I'm not even paying attention to the screen. I thought for sure that the, what's up, Claudia?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I've never done anything like this, so I couldn't even get the beginning one to stay on.
You can't get the what?
The beginning of the whole thing, I couldn't get it to stay on.
So did you like fold it over like I did on the end there?
Yeah, but I can't make it stay on.
Not sure what you mean. You want to show me? Can you turn your cam on?
I'm not sure how to do that.
Okay, are you like on an iPad or an iPhone?
iPad, yeah. Or, well, it's a Samsung, but same deal.
Okay, so just tap your screen. And this should say start or stop video. Yes, no, I hope.
No, it just asked me if I want to leave.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's happening, like when you folded that first piece over on the end like I did, what's happening? It's just because what you really want to try to do, if you can see, now I'm blurry, hold on. If you can see the end there, there's the cut piece, not the cut part, but the very end there. I folded it and then I gathered it and just put it in the zip tie, or not the zip tie, the pipe cleaner, so it just catches it. That's all.
Is yours in tight? Mine won't go tight.
So you laid it down and just twisted it really tight and it's not staying?
It doesn't look like yours. Kind of looks like a mess.
Aw, I'm not sure what to say.
Yeah,
Which
me neither.
Yeah, I mean, so you haven't done anything yet? You haven't gone farther with it yet?
No, all I did is my frame came with a zip tie, so I zipped my frame together. That's all I did.
So did it come with these though? Did it come with the pipe cleaners on it?
Yeah, I got mine from Craft Outlet. Yeah.
Right, I think I saw yours in the picture there. Right. So
Yeah.
just make sure that when you have your end piece laid out, just make sure that you have enough folded over so that when you're gathering it, you know, you're going to try to gather it above the end part. So when you're laying it face down, when you're laying the end face down over your tie, you're catching that end piece, so it's not going to come out. And just try to pinch it as tight as you can. Is really, you know, that's really all I can tell you. Just try to pinch it. Is this the first time you've done the poof, Claudia? Because you make beautiful wreaths. I've seen your wreaths.
I've never done this before.
Yeah, the poof can be a little bit tricky. But once you get that first piece in there secure, the rest is easy. So just try to lay it down and pinch it as tight as you can. And then it should stay. It should stay okay for you. I'm so sorry that you weren't able to ask me earlier, that I had everybody muted and locked. I had no idea.
And then the next one, then, if I can get the first one on, the next one, you said you went down 6 inches and then tied it in again?
Well, I sort of eyeballed it. It looks like it's about 6 inches. The poofs on this are going to be smaller than, like, if you've seen Damon or those guys do the poofs. Normally they do like 10 inches, but because you want to keep the shape of your candy cane, you don't want to make your poofs that big. So I would say about 6 inches. Yeah, I just eyeballed it.
So from the pipe cleaner twist that's on the frame,
Yeah.
to the next twist, you're measuring on your mesh 6 inches?
Well, if you want to take your little board out and measure it that way as you're going, I just eyeballed it like I said. But if you sort of want to take your little board and measure it that way, I'm just thinking it's probably right around 6 inches. Let me see. Yeah, it's about 6 inches.
And then you hook it in the next one?
Yep. And just try to twist it as tight as you can, and do a couple of twists. Here, I'll show you. Here's my next one here.
Did you fold your ends inside itself?
Yeah, try to do that. Yeah, yes. So let your mesh fall to the floor so it's not in the way.
Yeah, mine's on the floor.
And as you're gathering it, just try to like get the because they're not really cut ends. They're sealed.
Right.
And then just kind of poof it up like that. You don't have to have a perfect poof as you're laying it down because you can fix it after, once you put it in there.
I'm going to jump in real quick and ask, do you have the part of the mesh going along the frame to the next poof? Is that what you're doing?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Part is when you're going from tie to tie, is part of the mesh laying against the frame to the next tie? Is that what
Yes,
how you do it?
yes, you're pulling it out about 6 inches.
Okay, then my
And
poofs are
you're
too
pushing
big.
it down on that tie, your open tie. You're going to push it down in the middle there and try to hold it down and then just twist it off a couple of times.
Yeah, I've just got my poofs too big, so I'm gonna have to probably watch and then go back and redo it on the replay.
You know, that's totally fine. It's, you know, you're going to get a copy of the video. You're attending the class. I can't tell you when I first started. I used to attend Debbie's classes and Debbie's Wreaths and things, and I never finished a wreath. I always, you know, just was like stopping and watching, and then I just finished doing it later when I had the video. So
See, I always do. I've always done the poof method, but I do it a little bit different than everybody else does. So this is
I'm
different
sorry
for
the
me.
10-inch didn't work out for you.
That's okay. It'll be fine. It'll all work out.
Yes. So let me mute everybody again. Boy, it's warm in here. Whew. Okay. Just pinch it off a couple of times, just a couple of twists. And then you can kind of fluff it out. I've only got one more to go here. And I did not use my whole roll of mesh. So, but again, I don't know if you guys heard me before when I was talking and you couldn't, that hardworking mom added the ruffles to hers and it made it nice and full. Now I'm thinking here, I might want to, so I'm at the bottom here, and this is my first poof, okay? And this is my last poof. But I'm thinking, I don't like that there's that empty spot there. So I think I'm gonna add another pipe cleaner there and put another poof because it just seems like that's gonna be an empty spot. So I actually got these from the Dollar Tree today. They already had some of their Christmas stuff out, and I got some pretty red ones. So I'm going to add another. You don't have to use red. It doesn't matter if you have whatever you have. I'm going to add another pipe cleaner to the end. And you can do that anytime you want. I've done that so many times with wreath frames. If I feel like I want to add another ruffle or if I want to add another poof in a certain spot, I just add another pipe cleaner and put it in. So we're going to add our final poof. I don't like the way this mesh is on the side. I have a lot left on here. I could probably make another candy cane. Whoops. Get out of my way. Now I'm blurry again. Whenever I hit my webcam, it gets blurry. There we go. Whoops. Sorry, guys. What the heck? There. Okay. So I added another pipe cleaner on the end just because I wanted to. And I'm going to make one more poof. Now, go and fluff. Okay. Now I'm going to cut this piece off on the end. You're just going to go underneath and just tie this off with a zip tie. But cut enough so you have enough to go underneath with. Okay. So over here. And I think I'm going to use a zip tie. I love these scissors that I just got. They're from Walmart. They were only like $7, but they're really sharp. Cut my ribbon really well. I'm going to go in the back. You're not going to see the back, so just go up to this bar here and just tie this off. Just take your zip tie, which I probably should have used to tie my frame together, but I'm so dumb that I didn't think about it. I figured the mesh would hold it together. And just zip tie that on. Whoops. No, it would help if I got it around the bar. How about that? Duh. It's too hot in here, that's why. It's been so nice and cool up in upstate New York, and it was hot again today. It was in the 80s. I don't know who was here for the last class. Cheryl, I think you were here. And I was watching the video after, and I thought it was so funny that you could hear my doggy howling in the background when my daughter got home. That was so cute. My son's watching her though now, so she won't interrupt. Okay. How's it going, Claudia? Did you get it? Did you get it fixed? Don't fret, honey, if you can't finish it tonight. Don't. I just feel bad that you guys were muted. That's the first time that has ever happened in a class. Now, see, my poof just came out. I didn't tie it tight enough, so. Because normally when I mute everybody, that little button is automatically checked that says, please allow everyone to unmute themselves, and it wasn't checked this time. So, that's that. So there's my candy cane. I don't know why I can't. I'm gonna move my camera up so you can see. Hold on.
Christine,
Uh-huh.
this is Bunny.
Hi, Bunny.
Now it's going to be the fun part is putting all the stuff that we bought
I know.
on the candy cane.
I know. That's the point that I'm at. But you can see how it looks like there's a lot of gaps. Don't worry about that. Those are all going to be filled in.
Can't you poof it out some more on those poofs the way you? Because I know there's got to be a lot of cloth under or a lot of mesh under
Yeah,
there. Okay. And the zip tie on the beginning and the end I think is going to be the best way to go. I hadn't done mine, but I'm going to.
The zip tie, right. Right.
Everything.
You don't need the zip tie in the first one because you're just going to lay it down in your first tie.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay, Miss Bunny.
Okay, I'm so excited about this.
You're so cute.
Oh, and I picked up some Dollar Tree candy canes today
Oh,
when I
did you?
was out. That
Dollar
was,
Tree. I got mine from Big Lots. I found some at Big Lots.
yeah,
I got these. They're so sparkly though. All the sparkles are coming off.
yeah. I'm really excited about everything. Oh gosh, those are so cute.
Can you see those?
Yes, I love it.
I got a whole bunch of stuff. And you
Me
ordered
too.
the ribbon from the.
I got enough for several candy canes
Yeah.
later.
You ordered the ribbon from that Etsy shop, right?
I did.
I love this ribbon.
I do too.
I have a lot of ribbon. So,
Hey, Christina, can I ask a question or?
no. What is it? What's up? Are you there?
Yeah.
What's up?
Since I'm using 10-inch mesh, I'm doing the ruffle in the center of my candy cane to fill in the gap.
Oh, there you go.
So I have the poof along the outside of the whole thing, and then I'm using the ruffle inside the center.
Oh, there you go. That's a good idea. What did you cut them 10 inches?
Yeah, I'm doing 12-inch ruffles. Yeah, 12-inch ruffles.
That's a good idea.
It's filling it up really nice. It looks good.
Good.
Christina,
What's up?
I accessed my iPhone from this. I'm gonna just show you my wreath, how bad it was looking.
How bad? You're too close. Can you pull back a little bit?
Fine.
Say something again so it goes to your picture.
Okay. Well, okay. Now let's see if we can do it. Those were too big, weren't they?
Poofs, yeah, I think your poofs might be a little bit too big. But don't fret about it. Don't be upset. You can always redo it. Like I said, you're gonna get the video. Did you make them like around 6 inches or?
No, I think they were bigger.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. Don't worry. Again, like I said, you're gonna get the video so you can go back and redo it. You know, if you just want to continue watching and then just finish it later, that's fine.
Okay.
If it's the first time you're doing a poof, you know, it's not going to be perfect. So it's practice makes perfect. Alrighty? Okay. Okay. I like that idea with the ruffles there, Cheryl. All right, I'm going to start adding some stuff to mine here. I got a whole bunch of ribbon. I got some pretty ribbon. I got some pretty striped ribbon. And I got some pretty swirly ribbons. And these are all cut in 12-inch pieces. I did a little bit something different, a little different with this, the stripe. I cut 12-inch pieces, but I also cut 16-inch pieces, which are a lot longer. And I did not dovetail the end, so meaning I didn't make that little pointy end there on those, because what we're going to do is we're going to make little bow ties to add on top of our ribbon, and it's going to look pretty, and you'll see what I mean by that. I have that, and I have this cute little candy ribbon. Let me move this out of the way. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this, but I cut some of this anyway. This is kind of pretty, striped. And then I have this. So I have a lot of ribbon. So that's why I'm really not worried about the gaps. So, but what I think I want to do first, I'm not sure how it's going to look, but what I wanted to do is I have this really cute polka dot ribbon, okay? And what I thought would look cute is to not cut this, okay? I'm just gonna kind of run it along my candy cane in the ties. So keep it in one whole piece. Now you don't have to do this. This is just something I thought would be cute. And let me see if you can see this here. I'm just going to start at the top of the candy cane in the first tie here. And I'm going to tie the end of the ribbon in. Like that. And you can just tuck that little end piece underneath. We'll figure that out later. But I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to like follow along the poofs, okay? And don't make it really tight. And just go to each next tie. So I'm going to have like this pretty polka dot ribbon following my poofs. I'm just going to go to the next tie. Tie it in. Like that. So you're kind of making poofs with your ribbon. And I'm going to add more ribbon too because I have a lot, so. Just follow along your poofs to each tie. You don't have to use the polka dot ribbon if you want to do this. If you don't have polka dot, you can do whatever you want. But I thought that would be cute to make little ribbon poofs. Just go to the next tie. Yeah, that's going to be really cute. Again, don't make it too tight. You want to be able to get a couple of fingers underneath there. See that? That was a great idea with the ruffles, Cheryl. So anybody that bought the 10-inch mesh, when you go back, if you don't do it tonight, take your poofs, you know, go around the outside. Like you see there, Cheryl, with her ruffle. Yep. So how big did you make your poofs, Cheryl, for the outside?
I actually made them 8 inches.
Okay.
And then the ruffles, I'm making 14 inches.
14 inches, okay. So if you guys want to jot that down, whoever has the 10-inch mesh, that's really a good idea. Make your little poofs to follow around 8 inches. I think she said 8 inches, 9 inches. And then, very nice, Cheryl, I like that. I like that a lot. And then make 14-inch ruffles. So take your 10-inch mesh and cut it into 14-inch pieces. And then if you've never done a ruffle, you just take, you take the piece of mesh and you scrunch it up the middle and make it into the bow tie like Cheryl, if you could see Cheryl's. And then what did you do, Cheryl? Did you attach a zip tie to these middle bars up the middle, and that's how you attached them?
I actually used white pipe cleaners and did every bar up the center.
Yep. So that's a great idea. That's awesome. So Cheryl Quinn, you can message her. She's in the group. She'll fill you in after if you. I think I'm going to try that. I think I'm going to buy some 10-inch mesh and try that. But that looks really cute with my. Look how cute! With my little polka dot ribbon. So just keep going around, following your poofs. See, we're just going to keep filling this in. So you're not going to have any gaps at all. No worries. And you've got ornaments. I've got ornaments. I've got picks. I have to show you these because they're really cute. Hobby Lobby has the best Christmas stuff out now. And I almost passed out when I saw these. Look how cute those are. Are those too cute or what? Little candies. Yeah, Cheryl. You and I think the same, Cheryl. I need a drink of water.
I bought those too.
You did. Yeah, don't worry, honey. Yours is going to be fine. Just take it apart and make your poop a little smaller. You're going to be fine.
Oh yeah, I'll be fine. I love those little candy ornaments.
I can't tell you how many times I've taken a wreath apart. I remember, I think one of my first wreaths that I made, and it was fraying so badly, I just ripped the whole thing apart. And my son came in my room and he's like, "Mommy, why did you kill your wreath?" So it was, he saw the big pile of mesh on the floor. Because it didn't look the way I wanted it to look. I'm going to do it like that so you guys can see, but isn't that pretty? If you don't have polka dot, you can do stripe, you can do solid red, but I just thought that looked pretty, following along the poofs.
What's bad is when your mom buys a wreath from somebody else and you have to take the whole thing apart and redo it because it's put together so badly.
What'd she do?
Before I started making wreaths, she bought a wreath from somebody. And then when I started making it, we realized how badly it was put together. And we took
really?
the whole thing apart and redid it.
Oh my goodness. That must have been a pretty bad wreath to have you take it apart.
It was.
I don't know who, I saw a post in my other group, if you guys are a member of my free group too. I saw a post that somebody made saying that they overheard a couple of ladies talking in Michael's about, because I guess the wreaths were 50% off, that they were going to buy them and mark them up and sell them at a craft fair. I thought, what? That's so lame. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Because once you get going, wreaths are easy. You just need to take your time. Don't stress. Get a little glass of wine if you drink wine. That is so cute with that polka dot ribbon. What do you guys think? Does that look okay? Where's Miss Bunny? Where's my cheerleader, Miss Bunny? Coming around the end here, it's not really cooperating, but I'll get there. Whew. Coming around the corner here. I think I have enough ribbon, I should. And I hope everybody saw the post of my first Facebook Live coming up this Monday in the group with Miss Regina Sellers, who, if you don't know who Regina Sellers is, she created the Pro Bow, which is like the most amazing bow maker in the world. I told her, she saw the post and she said, "You make me sound like a celebrity." I said, "You are a celebrity. You know how many people use that bow maker and they absolutely love it?" And I actually have one, but I haven't taken it out of the box yet. And I won't lie to you guys, I can't make bows. I tried to do the hand-tied bows, and I just can't do it. So we're going to have a class, not a class, it's free. This is free. This is a Facebook Live, Monday in the paid group at 6 p.m. Central Time. And Regina's going to get on with her Pro Bow, and she's going to do a demonstration for us. So if you have a Pro Bow, get it out, have it ready. And we're all going to start making bows in class.
I just ordered one.
Did ya?
Yeah, I watched Damon last night, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get that."
Is this who is this? Michelle? Is this Michelle Gates?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure because you don't have your full name on there. They're awesome. If you've ever seen them in action.
I have a Pro Bow, and I love my Pro Bow.
Yeah.
I have a Dabra, but I don't like it.
You know what I found out too from when I first started making wreaths? It really does make a difference the type of ribbon that you buy. Now, I buy Dollar Tree ribbon, but I'll be honest with you, there's sometimes it doesn't want to lay right. It just does not want to cooperate. And I feel like, in fact, I was having a conversation with someone the other day about where she buys her ribbon. And I guess Expressions Ribbon is the brand. That's supposed to be really, really good. Everybody talks about Sam's ribbon, which I'll be getting very soon, thanks to somebody very special to me. They got me some because I don't have a Sam's near me. But that's supposed to be good quality as well. And if you're not familiar with Sam's Club, they have some gorgeous Christmas ribbon. And you get 50 yards for, I think, what is it, $7? 50 yards. So, and that's really nice ribbon. That's really good quality. I'm almost done with my little polka dot poofs here, or my little ribbon poofs. And I think that looks really cute. I'm very excited. My kids think I'm crazy because I'm working on Christmas. And I said, well, it's only a couple months away. I have just enough ribbon left, I think. Go down to this last tie. And how cute is that? I have a little bit left over. I'm just going to tuck that underneath for now, just to get it out of the way. But how cute is that? What do you guys think for the first step there?
It's nice.
Second step, actually.
I don't have video. That is great.
Aw, thank you. Trying to see. We've got 22 people here. Yay. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to do now? Maybe we'll just start adding some ribbon. So it's always good to have varying lengths, not lengths, or I mean widths of ribbon. So you want to kind of try to pair a 2.5 inch with a 1.5 inch. Now, you don't necessarily have to have a pattern with a solid. Hold on a second here. Let me mute everybody. We've got some background noise.
Speaker off.
Oops. Okay, so I think I'm just going to try, it's all trial and error. I'm going to try to put these two together. You're going to separate them when they're on the wreath. So just lay them on top of each other like that. You're just going to pinch up the middle. Pinch, pinch, pinch. And then once you get it on there, you're going to separate it. I think I might have even cut this a little bit too long. I think I maybe should have cut it a little bit shorter, but let's see. If it's too long, you can always trim it off. So once you get it on there, if you can see, you're just going to want to separate it a little bit. Yeah, I might cut those a little bit shorter. I think 12 inches might have been a little bit too long. We can worry about that later. Now, I told someone else something cute that I like to do. So there's my first little ribbon tie there. Okay. What I like to do is I took my striped ribbon, 16 inches, okay? I didn't dovetail the end, so it's flat, it's straight, okay? You're gonna take it, you're gonna fold it over into the middle so the cut ends overlap themselves, okay? And you're gonna make a little bow tie. So take your cut ends, if you can see that, and pinch them together. You have a little bow tie. You can poof it out, and you can poof it out more when you have it on in your wreath. See, that's uneven though. Now let's try this because I want to make sure that my bow ties are even. Make a little fold in the middle so you know where your middle part is. Pinch, pinch, pinch. You have your little bow tie. You can go right in where you put your first ribbons and tie that right in on top. And again, these little red ties, they kind of add to it. You know, you don't have to really hide them. And there's a little bow tie. You can fluff it out. And that's just kind of cute. Adds a little bow. If you want to put a little ball in the middle there, I actually got these little balls from Big Lots, these little tiny balls.
How long did you cut that ribbon for?
The little bow, it was 16 inches.
How long?
16.
Okay.
Yep. So if you want, you can leave it like that, or you take one of your little candy cane, and put that in there. Let me see how one of the little balls looks. And what's nice about the little ornaments, hold on one second. Let me mute everybody again here. What's nice about the little ornaments is that you can take either floral wire or a pipe cleaner. Which one do I want to use? I like these little sparkly ones. There's little sparkly ones in here. You can glue it in. It doesn't matter if you want to glue it. Or you could take a piece of floral wire or a pipe cleaner and just feed it through the little hole and tie it in that way. So that way the end is down. So you're not seeing that little hook. You don't need a full pipe cleaner. You can use half. Just kind of cut it in half. Feed it through a little hole there. Just twist it. And you have a way to attach your little ornament. So you could put that on top. Just go underneath. And tie it in. Just go underneath and just give it a couple of twists. And that's cute. So you have like a little ball in the middle there. And that looks very cute. You can see how when you start adding your ribbon and all your stuff, that it's going to start filling in. have a bunch of these little cutie things too that we can add. Little candies. And this is where you just want to get creative. Just kind of stick it, you know, wherever you think it looks good. But I think what I'm going to do before I start putting those is I'm going to finish putting my ribbon in. Then we'll get to the other stuff. So I think I'm going to grab a piece of my candy, my little candy ribbon. And let's see how that would look together. I think I'm going to do my candy ribbon, and I'm going to do my kind of sheer striped ribbon on top of each other. Do that in the next tie. So they're the same width, but that's okay. I think I'm going to tuck these ties underneath. I don't think I'm going to use them. We'll just go over here. And fan them out. Yeah, this ribbon might have been cut a little bit too long, but we can always go back and trim that after. There's some more ribbon there. Maybe I'll tie a candy cane in. I think I might want to try to tie a candy cane in over here. A candy cane, can't even talk. So I have my little candy cane here. I'm going to throw that in here somewhere and see how that looks. I'm just going to throw it in over here. You know what I think I want to do? I think I want to glue that. I think I'm going to glue that in. Get a little bit of my glue here. My glue gun is not plugged in. Let me see how I'm doing for battery here. I might need to plug my laptop in so I don't all of a sudden turn off on you. There we go. So we're going to let my glue gun heat up, and then I'm going to put my candy cane in over there. Let's just keep adding some more ribbon. I'll go back to my striped ribbon again. So you alternate. Do different types of ribbon in every other tie. So now I'm back to my striped and my candy cane again. I love that ribbon. Isn't that pretty? It's from a shop on Etsy. Pinch it in. You don't have to do ribbon on every tie. I like to see the mesh. I don't like to have all the mesh covered with ribbon. So I'm going to go to this tie over here, which I skipped a tie. There was a tie over here. There's a tie here, and I'm just skipping it. And then you kind of fan it out. I have something weird coming up on my screen here. What's that? And then you just fan it out. Because I still want to be able to see my polka dot ribbon too. I don't want to cover that all up entirely. There's another little ribbon. section here. And let's see, let me go back to my candy cane, or my little candy ribbon here. I have this too. I'm not sure if I want to use this too. I'm not sure. I like the way these two look together. I think I'm going to go over to this side now and put this over here. There's that. Let's see. Back to my stripe. I think I'm going to do some more little bows too. I'm going to go back in and do some more bows, some more bow ties. Just fan that out. Maybe I'll put another little bow tie over there. Let me see if my glue gun is hot because I want to add my candy canes in here. Let's see, where do I want to put this? I'm going to stick that right there. Just kind of hold it without burning yourself like I just did. And there, I just put a little candy cane. Hope you can see that. Hold on. I just have my little candy cane ornament that I just kind of glued in there. That looks kind of cute. This is a very colorful wreath. I don't know if you guys heard my dog howling. Sammy! If you guys can hear that. Cheryl smiling. Did you hear? Sammy! She's not going to howl anymore. My son's trying to get her to howl. I'm going to add another bow tie, I think. So again, 16 inches. I'm going to fold it in half again just so I make sure where the the middle is. So you have your little crease in the middle. And then take the end and sort of put it past that crease in the middle. So you know that's where your middle is. And make sure you have enough folded over in the middle so that when you pinch it together, it's not going to come apart. That's the key to your little bow tie. Let's see now, where can I put this? I want to keep it with my striped ribbon, so I'm going to put it over here. And just tie it in right on top of the twist tie. Pipe cleaner twist tie, chenille stem. They have so many names. And then you just kind of puff it out. We have another little bow. Another little bow right there. So cute. I want to open these up because I want to use these. I want to see where I can put these. That's looking really cute so far, though, I think. You can see that. See how it still has its candy cane shape? Good Lord, my camera. Hold on, folks. I don't know why it does that. It just, whenever I hit it, it goes blurry. There. So it's still holding its shape. Look how cute. I might cut these ribbons off a little bit, though. I think I may have cut them a little bit too long. I think 12 inches might have been a little bit too long, but you know what? That's okay. So we have another little bow here. Where is it? Right here. You can add a little ornament in the middle, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open my ornaments here. I just want to stick one in there and see how it looks. But again, these little ties are cute. You don't really have to worry about them showing because they're red and they kind of add to it. So I'm going to open these because these are really cute. These are really cute. And they're very light. I like that they're light. And I think I'm going to glue one in somewhere. I'm just going to glue it. Maybe I'll stick one right over here. Right in the middle of this bow, or this set of ribbons. And then I'll hold it up in 1 second as soon as I'm done getting it to stay. I just kind of stuck it up in here, right in between those ribbons. There's no rhyme or reason, just wherever you think it might look good. I think it needs a little bit more glue, actually. And just kind of hold it. Somebody posted a picture in my group the other day, or yesterday, and I was telling my kids, and if it was anybody in this group, I'm really sorry, but I saw it and I thought to myself, why did they post that? They had burned themselves either on a glue gun or a wood burning tool, but it was a close-up of their finger with a bunch of skin like missing. And I was like, I don't want to see that. I'm so sorry you burned yourself, but I don't want to see that. So that looks cute. That little, I just stuck him in there. Him, her. So you can see, just by adding that little bit of ribbon and some embellishments, how that's filling in. Is there like a gap in here somewhere? I can, there's maybe a little gap in there. I can put an ornament in there. Anywhere you see a gap, just put some ribbon or put an ornament. Maybe I'll put some more ribbon over here. Let's see, where am I? Do I need stripe? I was going to skip that one, so maybe I'll put something in there. What can I put in there? I've got this cute little thing that I can lay in there. But I think I'm going to snip it. Maybe I could just sort of stick it in here. Let's see. And wrap it around. So look at that. That fills in that little spot there. That little gap that was in there. So I'm just going to take it, because it's got that long bendable stem on it. I'm going to stick it right through that hole there, that little empty spot. And I'm going to go underneath, and I'm just going to kind of twist it around so it stays. You don't really have to glue it. And these things are bendable, so you can fan it out. So I just stuck that little doodad in there, just to fill in that little spot. Let me see, I'm just kind of, don't mind me, I'm just kind of standing back and looking. You kind of have to do that. You kind of have to stand back and look and ponder, and I think I'm going to put an ornament in there too, in that one little spot. I got a bunch of these. These were only, I think, $4 for all these little ornaments. I'm going to get another sparkly one because I like the sparkly ones, and I'm going to stick that right in there. I think I'm just going to glue it, though, instead of putting the pipe cleaner. I have a tendency to rely on my glue gun because it's fast. I just stuck a little ornament in there, too, if you can see that. Some people take the little pipe cleaners and they like curl them. They make little curlies, and that looks kind of decorative. And I still see a little gap in there that I'm not liking very much, so. Okay, I'm going to add some more ribbon, I think. How's everybody doing, okay? Are you all still with me? Let's see what ribbon I want to do next here. Probably my candy ribbon.
Yours looks great, and I'm going to use Cheryl's method of putting the ruffles down the middle of mine.
Yeah.
I went back and did the 10-inch. I went back and did the 10-inch mesh on it, and it does need to be filled in the center. So
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
14-inch ruffles.
Yeah, I wrote that down. So
Awesome.
that's great.
I can't wait to see it when it's done.
I will let you see a picture.
Okay, I hope so. Now, if you're like me, I'm not going to be done with this tonight. I'll go back tomorrow. I actually, you know what I got that would be cute too? I picked this up at the Dollar Tree today. They had the mesh tubing out, the Christmas tubing. So I got some red. So I might make, there you go, Cheryl. So I might make little bows and add these in. You know, you can do so much with bare spots. There's so much stuff that you can add. And I actually, since everybody seems to be making them lately, I actually picked up 3 of these, the little witch hats, which I had no idea. When I was seeing people making these, I thought that they came like empty. I didn't realize people were buying them like that and ripping the stuff off. I'm like, I don't see them at my Dollar Tree. They're like, no, you gotta rip that stuff off, and then you put your other stuff on. I'm like, oh, okay. So now I know. So I'm gonna maybe do, I saw someone posted in Karen's craft room group, if anybody is a member of her group.
I did one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did someone did a Christmas tree on the witch hat form. And I thought it was so cute.
They've been doing
Someone
this.
also made a cornucopia out of one.
Nice. That's pretty. But this girl did little spirals, little mesh spirals, and she made a Christmas tree, and I thought it looked so pretty. So there's some more ribbon there. What time we got anyway? Whew, warm in here. Oh, this is so pretty. I'm so excited about making this. I think I'm going to add another one of my little candy ornaments. And I'll put that one right there.
Remember, Christina, this is the one that I added to your polls, the candy cane.
I know you did.
One of your first polls, I put down candy cane. I think I was.
Yeah, the polls that people can't see that you have to press down for more options. I remember. I didn't give anybody a chance to vote for the Christmas tree. I just picked it. Sorry. I wanted to do it, so I just picked it. There's another little doodad. I need more glue. Be right back. They heard Sammy howling there. Okay, it must be like 10,000 degrees in here. I kid you not. But we're gonna put some more ribbon on. The nice thing about ribbon is if you cut too much, you save it for another project. It's all good. I think I like that ribbon the best. I like the striped and the candy cane ribbon the best. That's my favorite. And we might as well put another bow tie there. Just because I like making them. How's everybody doing? You all still with me? Are you bored? Did you leave? Please don't leave.
I'm still here, but working on a fall wreath while watching you do a Christmas wreath.
That's okay. I
I
know.
have
It seems
orders.
like it's too early for Christmas,
done.
doesn't it? It seems like it's too early, but you know what? If you decide to start selling your wreaths, they make Christmas wreaths in July.
I know. I've already sold 4 Christmas wreaths and about 15, 20 of the fall ones. So
Awesome. The ornament wreaths, you make those?
yes,
I want to make one in class.
yeah.
So
I
bad.
actually I've started teaching the wreaths in my home.
Uh-huh.
People come in and we're doing classes on them. I filled 3 classes in 2 days, so it's going
Nice.
very well. Yeah.
So you don't even need my class.
Well, I learned 2 things. I learned 2 things from you today, and
You did.
that's what I wanted. It was the ribbon that went long way around the ruffle. I've never done that, and the little bow tie ribbon.
Aren't they so cute?
They're
Look
so
at that.
I love that. So those are the
Oh,
2
cute.
things I picked up, and so then it's all good.
Good. Gilda's new, you guys. Welcome, Gilda. She just joined, I think, yesterday, Gilda?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, she's brand new.
And fell in love with it.
Aw.
So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Gilda. If you can learn 1 or 2 new things, then it's all good. See, I don't want to put too much ribbon on because I don't want to cover up my polka dots because I think they look so cute. But look how nice that filled out, you guys. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. I'm going to cut these a little bit, I think, because they're just a little bit too long for me, but pretty, pretty.
I love it.
Thanks,
I love
Lonnie.
Christina, I love it too.
Thank you, Oh, there's Kathy. I didn't know you were on, honey. You got on. Yay. I know you couldn't get on before, and I felt bad. You've been there the whole time, huh? Good. I'm glad. So let's see. What do I want to put on now? I feel like I want to put another candy cane on, but I want to put more ribbon on first. Put some more ribbon, and then I'll put another candy cane on top, because that looks cute. I actually am doing my first craft show in October, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see how that will be. And I live in a small town. Rome is not a very big town, so I'm trying to figure out how I want to price my things. I'm waiting, and I'm going to put all these little doodads in at the end, I think. I'm going to wait until I'm done with my ribbon, and then we'll just kind of stick these in. But they're so cute. Let me see here. I want to do
Christina,
again. Yeah.
on your ribbon group, and then you're putting the little ornament on there. Are you putting the bow tie on there and then the ornament?
Let me see. Didn't it? Yep, I did that. I did that. You know what? I did a bow tie up here,
Right.
and I put the little ball. So
Okay.
I'm still working. I'm probably not even going to finish this tonight, but it's really all on what you like. I wouldn't want too big of an ornament on top of the bow tie because you don't want to cover the bow tie.
But
So,
you're not doing that on every one, though, right?
I may go back and add it. I'm just not adding it now.
Okay. Okay.
Like I
Well,
said,
I like it.
I usually don't finish my wreaths in class. I'll like play with it, and
Yeah.
what I usually do is because it's not good to take a picture of your wreath in unnatural light. I don't want to say unnatural light, but natural light is always the best for taking a picture of your wreath. So what I usually do is I'll probably wake up in the morning and finish adding my little balls, filling in empty spots, and then I'll take it outside and take a picture. And then you'll be able to see everything I added. So, I may not add an ornament to that one. I may leave it like that. It really, it's kind of how you're feeling at the moment, and I've actually gone back and I've So, let me mute you guys. We still got quite a few people here. Okay, let's see. So there's another bow tie. What do I want to do now? Let me just finish adding my ribbon, and then we'll see what else we want to do here. So what do we have next? I did the stripes. Now we want my candy again. My candy and my red.
Christina,
Uh-huh.
are you reopening as you're adding the ribbon, or are you just adding it on
No,
top?
I'm just adding it. Yeah, I'm not opening it back up again.
Okay, thanks.
The tie, you mean the twist tie?
Yeah,
Nope. I'm just adding it on top.
okay, thanks.
And I think since I've been putting the candies, I put a candy there. I want to put another candy ornament here too, I think. Because it kind of matches the candy ribbon. So let me grab another one of these. I really need to get a glue skillet. That's what I want more than anything. I'll put this right here. But that's why these work wreaths are kind of nice, because if you see, they have all the different colors. And what I mean by work wreath, they come with the ties already on, and you can buy them in any color. So it's nice because you don't have to necessarily hide them. They kind of add to the wreath. But there's another little candy in there. And that one. Cute. I wanted to add another candy cane. Let me see where I want to put that. There's one there, so I think maybe I want to put one down here somewhere. Maybe I'll put another set of ribbon here, and then I'll add another candy cane. That'll look cute. I don't want to cover my polka dots because they're so pretty. So I think I'm going to put my candy cane right there. They're so cute. I went to Big Lots and I saw them, and my daughter heard me yell, and she's like, "Mom, why are you yelling? Just look what I found." She 'Cause you're crazy, Mom. Yep. I am. You kind of really want to press that in and hold it without burning yourself. Just because if it's not pressed down tight, the glue just will not hold. Here's another candy cane. So cute.
You got those at Big Lots?
What's that? Big
You got the
Lots.
candy canes at Big Lots?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And I got those little red balls too.
Okay.
Yep. What was I going to say? I think I may still need to zip tie my frame. So if you guys haven't done that yet, zip tie your frame together because I think my glue is coming apart. Okay, I'm going to add, I think, one more set of ribbon down there, and then I'm going to start adding my other little embellishments. And I think this is filling out really nicely. Maybe I'll put another ball over here just because I have one up here. Let me see. Even though I have one of the candies there, that's okay. Okay, what do I need now for ribbon? Let me see here. I guess we can do more candy down there. So I ended up cutting this ribbon and I didn't use it. So we'll just use it in a next project. Let's see, what do I need here? See, I don't know if I want to do that because I have that over there. I don't want to put the same type of ribbon next to each other. Yeah, what the heck. It's all good.
More is always better.
Yes, but you see what I'm saying? I have the same type of ribbon next to each other, and that would normally bother me, but it's okay. So there's all my ribbon. All the ribbons on. Let's see what else we have here now. Maybe I'll put another ball over there.
Okay. I'm going to ask a really, really stupid question.
What's that?
Okay. I've added my cost of all my materials I'm putting into my candy cane.
Yeah.
What should I charge for my candy cane rate?
2.5 times supplies.
2.5 times.
Yep.
but in my area of the country, it just doesn't bring that. People won't buy it.
How much did you spend on supplies? That's the normal. I mean, again, you have to take into consideration, again, where you are. Now,
Right.
I know.
So far, I've got $46 in supplies.
Really? Yeah, because the
Yeah,
frame and everything is kind of expensive. So, in your instance, I would say at least double it. I mean, if you've got $46 and you don't want to charge, $60,
I'm not going to charge $60, but I don't want to charge $120 either.
No, I understand. I would say $80 at least.
Okay.
Seriously.
That's kind of what I was thinking, $80, $85, because because the
Where do you
form was
plan on selling it? Do you like a craft fair, or do you sell on your personal business?
No, I sell off my Facebook page.
Okay. I mean, you could see how big this thing is, though. So
yeah, they're big.
Yeah.
But this area of the country where we are, just around where I live in my area, my immediate area, is just bad. So that's why I was asking.
No, that's okay. No, that's a tough question. What do you charge? I get it. It depends on the area of the country that you're in, for sure. I'm going to add one of these, I think, somewhere here.
Thank you very much.
What's that? Did you say thank you?
I said thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just going to try to stick this up in here and see how it looks in here. There's really nothing up in this area over here, so.
Christina, if you felt that the ribbon was too long, what length do you think they should be cut at?
I cut it at 12. I think 10 would have been good.
Okay.
I think 12 was a little bit too long because I guess I wasn't thinking because the poofs are only 6. So I think 10 would be good. And I may go around and clip here and there. I may not clip them all, but I think 10 would have been good.
Okay, thanks. What about, you said something about zip tying the frame. I missed that whole first part.
Yeah, where the candy cane frame, it comes in 2 pieces here. If you can see, I glued mine together, but it still doesn't seem like it's very secure. So just take your zip tie and just tie the 2 sections together so they stay on there.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Was that Jean? Trying to recognize all your voices here. So I just stuck this up in here. Oops, if you can see that. I just kind of stuck that in there. I haven't really glued it or anything yet, but I just kind of thought that looked cute. Up on the top there.
Oh, I bought those at Hobby Lobby also.
Yes. Yeah, they had a lot of cute. But you can see how it still has its nice little shape there. This came out really cute, and I feel like I see a blank spot in here as I'm holding it up. So something's got to go in there. I have to fill that with something. But again, you're gonna, you'll be messing with it. You'll stand it up against the chair, or you'll put it on your kitchen table, and you'll look at it, and you'll play with it and add something here or take something away there. Let's see. I think I want to put something in this spot here. This spot over here where I have my ribbons. I want to put something there. Let's see. What else do I have here? That might be too much because it's the same color as the ribbon, so I don't want to use that. Maybe I'll put another ball there. You can kind of tuck your ribbon in too. If it's too long, you can kind of tuck it in, like tuck it inside the mesh so it doesn't stick out as much. I'm gonna add another ball there. Cute. I need something up in here. This needs something, this spot up in here, I think. I'm just gonna kind of stick one of these in here. And you can use your twist ties to add things. So like I have this, I'm just gonna tie it. You can see here, I have a twist tie right here. I'm just gonna tie that into the twist tie, you know, instead of gluing it, because the tie is there, so I'll bend the end over a little bit so it's not showing. Use the twist tie and kind of twist it around the base of it. See that? Where'd it go? It's over here. I just kind of tied it in. That's it. So again, you know, have fun with this. Just, and I even tell people, you know, when you're making a Christmas wreath, like if you're just starting making wreaths, I have so much Christmas stuff. I have so many Christmas ornaments. I know that when I start digging all my Christmas stuff out, half of that stuff is going to go in a wreath because I know I have so much stuff. And just be creative with it, you know. In fact, I know I have a box of ornaments that I don't use anymore. I just couldn't find them for my project tonight, so I went out and I bought some stuff. So I'm going to put something over in here too. I think that needs something over there. Maybe I'll put another one of my my candy ornaments up over here. That'll look cute. But this is filling in really nicely. I'm really, really pleased with how this came out. Isn't it awesome to be able to create something like this? And, you know, you go to the store and, you know, easily, like, you know, Gina was saying, you know, over $100. If you see some of these things on Etsy, expensive. And you can make the stuff yourself. It's just, and you can tell people when they come in your house or they see it on your door that you made it. And guess what? That's how you get orders. That's how you start selling. There's word of mouth and people seeing your work. Ouch, I just burned myself. Okay. Trying to hold this bugger in place up here. There. So I just kind of, where'd it go? I just stuck that up in there. I don't know, so what do you guys think? I mean, I'm probably going to add more stuff, but what do you think?
I love it. It's just
Isn't it so cute?
Oh my God, I absolutely love it. It's perfect.
Cheryl's smiling. Cheryl, where's my thumbs up? Isn't that the cutest thing? I love it.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you so much. It's 9:58. Does anybody want to show me theirs? I think I'm gonna stop for a little while and kind of stand it on my kitchen chair and look at it and play with it a little bit more later. But I really love, I hope you guys do what I did with the, if you guys had the polka dot ribbon or if you didn't, I thought that looked really cute, you know, kind of fanning that over the poofs like that. I think it looked really, really cute. I'm gonna switch my webcam over real quick so we can chat for a minute, unless you guys have any more questions about what I did. And I'm probably not done. I'm probably gonna add some more stuff to it, but I think it really is filling in very nicely. I see a couple of spots here I want to fill in, but that's okay. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to switch my webcam here. So I can sit for 1 second. Oh, goodness. Where did I go? Here we go. Oops. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm going to unmute you guys, so I want you guys to talk to me. Did everybody enjoy the class?
I did
Are you still,
Oh,
are
yeah.
you still with me, Claudia? Did you leave?
No, I'm. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you going to maybe work on yours tomorrow?
I think they're outside.
I'm gonna try it after everybody goes to bed tonight. But
Yeah, you're
that I can watch.
I don't
a
know.
late night. You're a late night wreather.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But when are you gonna put the video?
Well, if you want it tonight, I have to. I just have to upload it from the Zoom site. Night, and then get it on YouTube and send it out to you. If you want to stay up and work on it tonight.
I would appreciate it.
Okay.
I'd appreciate it if you could. And I'll do it tonight then. I'll try working tonight.
Okay. I'll do that as soon as we get off here.
Okay, when you get a chance. Okay. I appreciate it, but yours is beautiful.
You guys like mine? You think it came out okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off because usually by the end of class, my throat is sore.
Thank you.
I'm going to go have some tea.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
You have
you.
an awesome class.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Christina.
I love you guys.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have
Enjoyed
to
it.
power off.
Power off. Signing off.
Thanks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye.
Good night.